a brand overview of a newer brand called JOAH. Now I'm really excited about this brand in general because number one, they're obviously super accessible because they're available at CVS and CVS online, but I also love that they're affordable. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous and right up my alley, and this is also the first Korean beauty inspired cosmetics line. So what does that mean? Essentially, you're getting Korean beauty type of quality, but you're also getting everything that kind of Korean beauty encapsulates for me, meaning like affordability, high quality, effective, the packaging is gorgeous, and a lot of different things that I have always really appreciated and admired when it comes to Korean beauty. Now I am actually wearing all JOAH on my face right now, and I'm gonna be showing you guys the products I use to achieve this look. So if you guys wanna see what I use, definitely stay tuned, but I also want to mention this is going to be a very product heavy type of video. So there's going to be a lot of product close-ups, there's going to be a lot of swatches. JOAH actually sent me a lot of their products, so everything that they sent me I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So if you guys want to see all of that and this look, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so there's so much to go over in this video. So they sent me a couple PR packages, and as you can see there's a lot of products to go over, and how cute is all of this, and there's a ton in front of me. I like it, you like it. Now I'm actually going to show you guys kind of an overview of the products in front of me so you guys can see. We have so many primers here. Oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, where to start? Now the first thing I do when I apply my makeup is obviously go for a primer, and they have 3 primers available in their selfie ready primers. So here they have a mattifying primer, they also have a pore minimizing primer, and then finally there's a hydrating primer. So they kind of hit every single skin type and skin concern you could have when you're wanting to prime your skin. So for this video, I'm going to be using the Glow Activator Radiance Primer to prime my skin before I start applying my makeup. Now I've used this a couple times, and my takeaways from this are number one, I love the consistency of this. Unlike other glowy types of primers or bases I've tried when it comes to Korean makeup, I like that the formula of this is a bit thicker. Now because this has a thicker consistency, one thing that I really enjoy about this is it smooths out my skin. So instead of just focusing on one thing, like making your skin look glowy, it also perfects the skin underneath as you're applying this and as you wear it throughout the day. So for those of you guys who have been wanting to try a glowy or radiant type of primer, but maybe you have some textural issues or you have issues with oiliness, this is the perfect medium when it comes to achieving a glow, but also getting that skin perfecting factor from your primer that I think a lot of us go for. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is filling in my brows, and their whole brow collection is actually called Brow Down to Me, which I'm not even going to get started on how happy that name makes me. But they have different types of formats when it comes to brow products for those of you guys who might want to choose which one you prefer. So they have the Brow Down to Me wooden brow pencil, so maybe for those of you guys who prefer a pencil format, you can go for something like this if maybe sharpening your eyebrow product is what you go for, and that's just kind of what you're comfortable with. Next, they have their brow pencil in gel. So for those of you guys who prefer a format where you get the slanted type of tip for your eyebrow pencil, and then this one also comes with a gel at the other end, which obviously kind of hits all the points that you would need when you fill in your brows. But personally for me, my favorite way of filling in my eyebrows is something like this, and this is the Brow Down to Me Precision Brow Pencil. I use the shade Brunette, and this comes with a spoolie at one end and then a very fine tip eyebrow pencil at the other end. And I appreciate something like this because I can fill in the parts of my eyebrows that are sparse. I can be as exact and precise and as clean as I want to be, and I can really define out the tip of my brow, which for some reason, I don't know, that's just the look I like to go for. Now the Precision Brow Pencil is actually quite smudge proof and lasts me the entire day, but I like to lock in the actual hairs of my brow. So for that, I've been using the Brow Top Coat. I don't have to worry about my brows moving at all. This is what I'll wear to the gym when I'm sweating and I don't want to just like swipe my forehead and wipe my brow off. So yeah, this is kind of the formula for me. So for my eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the Birthday Suit palette. The one that I have is in Bare, but they do have 2 different versions of this palette. This one that I have is more of the warmer tones. So as you can see, there's like beautiful cranberry, pinky shades, which if you've been on my channel, you know is kind of like Mousse is basically like my hometown. Like, I love these types of colors. So I'm gonna be using these as well as that eyeshadow brush I showed you earlier to apply my eyeshadows.
Even when we go down together. We go down together. We go down together. We go down together.
So this is the finished look that I created with the birthday suit palette in Fair. And for $10, you guys, this is a super high quality, beautifully packaged palette. And I also want to note, I forgot to apply primer. So these went on without eyeshadow primer. Now for my eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the I'm So Fly liner, the Jumbo Liquid Eyeliner. Now this comes in a couple different formats. For me, I personally gravitate towards the Jumbo Eyeliner, which is kind of surprising because I think this is the first jumbo eyeliner that I have thoroughly enjoyed. And the reason that I like this is because I personally wear a very thick eyeliner look and I always wing it out and wear a cat eye. So this kind of makes it a lot easier and faster for me. And another thing that I love about this is that it's super pigmented and dark. So it doesn't take a lot of effort to make my eyeliner look sleek. Basically just everything I love when it comes to eyeliner. Next, I'm gonna move on to mascaras. Now there are actually 4 different versions of their mascaras. I have 3 of them here, and their mascaras are called the Ice Cream mascaras. Out of the 3 that I have, there's the Ultra Volume Mascara, the Volume and Curl Mascara, and the Volume and Lengthen Mascara. Personally for me, I've always gravitated towards volume mascaras because I just love the overall look it gives. So I'm gonna be using the Ultra Volume Mascara for this video. So now that I finished my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my face makeup. And for my face makeup, I'm gonna be using the Truly Yours BB Radiant Beauty Balm. Now, I have 2 of the shades out of the 3, and I have light and medium. And how I like to use these is I'll use the medium around the outer part of my face, and then I'll use the light on the center part of my face. So I'm kind of like naturally contouring my face, but in a no mess, easy type of way. Unlike a lot of other BB creams I've used, these are way higher coverage than I'm used to. So these not only are like a BB cream in the sense that they're multi-purpose, but they also have that foundation aspect and almost concealer aspect to them. So yeah, I just use my fingers, blend them onto my skin, and it basically just melts onto my face and just creates this like beautiful canvas. So this is what the BB cream looks like on its own, and as you can see, this is pretty much a stand-alone type of product, so it really doesn't need anything else. However, since I'm a perfectionist, I am going to use some concealer and powder to apply on top of it just to go in and perfect my skin completely. So for my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer. Now this is a cushion formatted type of concealer. Now I have 3 different shades here, but there are 5 shades available. And the shade that I'm going to be using to cover my dark under eye circles is Warm Nude. So I'm a bit nitpicky when it comes to my foundation and the coverage, so I'm going to use their Truly Yours Full Cover Concealer. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit some spots that are a little bit red or maybe have some hyperpigmentation. Now this concealer in particular has 6 different shades. I have 3 of them here. I have Natural Ivory, Porcelain, and Nude Beige. And of course, Nude Beige is what I am going to be using to just kind of hit those spots. Now I have to always set my under eyes or basically anywhere where my face might crease during the day because I am a very expressive person. So I'm gonna be using the Selfie Ready Setting Powder. Now there are 3 different versions of this. There's a translucent one, there's also a peach one, which is gonna brighten up the skin tone, and then we have banana, which is going to kind of cancel out any type of darkness on the skin. My favorite way to set my under eyes is I just take a foundation brush like this, any kind of like paddle type of brush, and then I try to make this surface underneath my eye as flat as possible, and then I just pat it on. And then once that's sat on my skin for a second, then I'll just go in and brush it off. Now one thing I have to say is I've never seen packaging like this. So how this works is the sifter is on one side, and so you don't sift out too much powder or make a mess, especially when you travel or maybe you throw your powder into a makeup bag. You can go ahead and swivel the top of this, close off those sifter holes, and then you still have that side where you can pick up the powder with your brush. I've never seen any powder like that, and I didn't even know I needed that in my life until I had this powder and was like, I don't know why every powder is not like this. Now for my cheeks, which includes my contour as well as my cheek color, I'm gonna be using the Be My Everything blush palettes. Now they have two, they have light and they also have medium, which I think is nice because they're basically creating these for different skin tones. These are those gradient type of blush palettes, so they just kind of beautifully go together. Like, although I will say I have used the light on my skin and I think it also looks nice and actually shows up, unlike some other Korean beauty cheek brands. Of course, I'm gonna use medium because I feel like that flatters me better. So the deepest shade, which is on the right, is gonna go in my contour. And then the middle shade is gonna go on my cheeks as a blusher. And then obviously for my highlight, I'm gonna use that far left shade. So here's the glow on this cheek, and then this cheek doesn't have it. So you can see I'm still getting the radiance from that primer coming through my foundation, my concealer, powder, all that. But that powder on top, just, oh, it's just like icing on the cake.
We go down together. Even when we go down together. Even when we go down together.
Now since we're doing a brand overview of JOAH, I also wanted to show you guys some of the other products that are part of this makeup brand, but I didn't necessarily apply in this video to my skin. So they have the Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drops. I can mix in any type of finish that I essentially want to mix into these types of foundations. So this is nice because it's a very natural type of finish. It's a very light, buildable type of foundation, so you can also kind of customize the coverage you want. They also have their Angel Food Cushion Foundation. Now I haven't tried these out thoroughly enough where I'm comfortable talking about them, but I was actually thinking of doing a separate video reviewing these guys since these are basically a drugstore cushion foundation. So let me know if you guys want to see a full review of these. And then the last base product that I received from JOAH is this Be My Everything Cream Contour Palette. Now this is cool because essentially, again, this is a drugstore palette that has all of these color correctors. So if you basically have any issue on your skin, you can kind of correct it with the colors featured in this palette. And as you can see, I haven't tested this out yet, and I'm always mystified by the concept of color correcting, but I am going to be testing this out. So let me know if you guys want a review of this, maybe with the cushion foundation or separately, but I'm super intrigued. So last but not least, as far as the categories go, I have some lip products to share with you guys. Now I have 4 of the 8 categories that they have. So they have a lot of different formulations with this brand. They have these guys here. I have 3 of these out of the 6, and these are the Tintation lip stains. We also have these guys here, which the packaging is really cute. I mean, the packaging of all of this is really cute, but I especially like this packaging. And this is the Matte Velvet Lipstick. Now I have 5 out of the 10 of the different shades that they have of this guy. Then I also have 4 of these. These are the I'm Your Jelly Bae matte gel lipstick. There are 10 of them and I have 4 of the different shades. And then finally, I've got a lip liner here. This is the Lip Candy Auto Lip Liner, and I have 1 shade out of the 6 different shades. So for this video, I'm gonna be swatching all of the lip products that I received. But first and foremost, I'm gonna be showcasing the I'm Your Jelly Bae matte gel lipstick because, again, this is like one thing that I've never seen before is a matte gel lipstick. Like, let's wrap our head around that concept. Now, out of the 4 shades I have here, my favorite shade is called Hubby, and these are amazing because these just glide on super easy and smooth. And like I said, they're very comfortable to wear and a very unique type of formula. Now, from here on out, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys all of these swatches of the products I was sent in the different formulas of the lip products. my finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this brand overview of JOAH. Like I said, I'm super excited to see a Korean beauty inspired makeup line. Like I said, hits a lot of the points we care about, meaning like cruelty-free, beautiful packaging, high quality products, the Korean beauty quality we all expect when you kind of put Korean beauty with this type of brand. So as always, I will leave links down in the description box below for those of you guys who want to check out any of the products I shared in this video, or you can run to your local CVS or CVS online and check them out for yourself. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!